My name is Jacob Gubbrud, although many of you in the audience today know me as Gooby, and I stand here today as the proud great-grandson of a former governor of South Dakota, the proud grandson of a former SDSU professor, and a proud jackrabbit. I'm not sure how I ended up getting the privilege of speaking with you today, and I think this uncertainty stems from the fact that I'm an electrical engineering major, which means I'm not supposed to be able to talk to people. So bear with me, I guess. I'd like to take a quick moment that enabled me to communicate as an engineer and got all of us to where we are today. Administrators, faculty, family, friends, thank you. Well, at SDSU, I've had the privilege of being involved in a variety of great organizations, studying abroad, and participating in undergraduate research. One organization that has truly formed me as a balanced man is Sigma Phi Epsilon. Sigma Phi Epsilon is a fraternity with many notable alumni, including one of whom I'll be centering much of my speech today. His name was Theodore Geisel, although you probably know him as Dr. Seuss. Although Dr. Seuss is known for writing children's books, the Dartmouth graduate was also full of profound wisdom that helps us reflect on our college experience as we prepare to head into that scary place known as the real world. The first Dr. Seuss quote I want to reflect on, from his book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, says this and makes me think of freshman year. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. The day we first sat in this arena as incoming students, we all had the opportunity to face this quote head on. That first year, we searched for the right major, made countless friends, ate lots of Chick-fil-A, and learned what being a jackrabbit was all about. We learned that being a jackrabbit means striving to do our best academically, forming relationships with wonderful faculty, getting involved in countless clubs, and walking countless circles in rotunda trying to find the right room. That first year on campus significantly shaped who we are today and laid the foundation for a great college experience. This leads to my next Dr. Seuss quote, which I think embodies what our middle years of college were all about. It's better to know how to learn than to know. I think this is true now more than ever in the digital age in which we live, where we get information overload every time we swipe to unlock our phones. Our faculty members and club advisors taught us to pay attention to relevant information. They taught us to problem solve, critically think, and constructively discuss world problems. In those middle years, they let us dive deeper in math, nursing, agriculture, biology, engineering, and so much more. We were given a powerful set of tools to become successful leaders in our communities, employees in our workforces, and parents in our homes. It is now our responsibility to apply these lessons to make the world a better place for our generation and future generations. In those middle years, we stopped eating so much Chick-fil-A as we moved off campus. We learned where all the classrooms were in rotunda, and we learned what it was like to live in a house or apartment with those close to us. Unless you became a CA, in which case, props to you for handling the many shenanigans of the dorms and showing those living there the ropes. I think this next quote is relevant to our senior or super senior year. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You could very easily look at your student loans and show me what the value of college was. But I don't think any of us, including myself, realize the priceless value of the lessons we've learned and education we've earned. Senior year brings us all to a point where we find ourselves looking back on the path that got us to where we are and looking forward to what we get to do next. I think back to the cold, windy day I was walking to Hanson Hall, and the wind caused my eyes to water, only to have those tears frozen to my face, epitomizing what South Dakota weather is all about. We all think of the great times we had during Hobo Week, the many nights we spent studying, and the many friends who sit alongside us throughout the journey. What a journey it has been. Now comes the hardest part of my speech, addressing the future. I could pretend to impart wisdom to you, but that would be presumptuous, since I also have much to learn. But the words of Dr. Seuss are wise. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. Whether it's continuing your education, heading to the place where you've already accepted a job, or taking some years off to figure out what's next, the future is going to come. Our futures will doubtlessly be full of failures, successes, tears, and fears. But here's the thing. None of us fully know where we're headed. The beauty of this is that we all get to learn the art of adulting through making mistakes and failing. And that's okay. Don't ever forget that. It is okay to fail. In the words of the great electrical engineer Thomas Edison, I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. For him, it was pursuing his goal of inventing the light bulb. For you, it may be pursuing a career or your first promotion. Know that because one door closes, another, even better door may open. Take your failures as lessons and rejoice in your successes. You'll be better for it. The last Dr. Seuss quote I want to discuss from his book, The Lorax, is this: unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. I quote that passage with this in mind. We are soon-to-be alumni of a fantastic academic institution. We get to go make money now. Yeah. What are we going to do with this money? We'll pay for shelter, cars, food, and other necessities. We'll go to sports games, travel the world, maybe go to concerts. Yet, even more opportunities will come calling. I encourage you to consider giving money, time, or other resources to your favorite charities, causes, and your alma mater. In short, to be civic-minded. You wouldn't be sitting where you are today without the generosity of those that came before you, so I encourage you to be generous in turn. Go out into the world and show the world how jackrabbits strive to make the world a better place. Now, many of you won't remember this speech tomorrow, next week, or the years to come, but if there's one thing I want you to take with you when you walk out of Frost today, it's this: every day is a great day to be a jackrabbit. And with that in mind, I'd like your help to conclude my speech in true jackrabbit fashion. I think you'll know what to do when the time comes. Go big, go blue, go Jazz.